Hi, my name is Rachel Teague. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and today I'm going to be talking about my original song, Deception. This song, Deception, is definitely about a heartache that I went through and kind of overcoming it and getting out of the pain and the feeling sorry for myself stage, and really overcoming it and accepting the situation and moving on from it. My state of mind when I first wrote that first verse of the song was a really hard night. I didn't deal or cope with it very well because it was something that I couldn't quite understand and I wasn't really expecting at all. And the trigger was just, I found out news about a situation that night, and from that I realized that it was never going to work out and it was something that I needed to move on from. And I think oftentimes we get stubborn when it comes to moving on, because as much as we say we want to, we don't. And I think it's really sad to just have to let anything go in life, but especially someone that meant a lot to you. So I was in a dark, sad place that night when I started to write the first verse, and I wrote it and I stepped away and I came back to it a month later. I feel like this song really helped close this chapter in my life. Now when I sing it, it does bring back, you know, the memories of that pain and that heartache. But I think once you write something down and you sing it, it's almost like that's your way of moving on. And that was my way of actually moving on from the situation, because sometimes we say I've moved on or I've let that go, but when you can identify and put your emotions and feelings into words and clearly understand what you're feeling, I think that in itself is so relieving, and that's exactly what I feel whenever I sing this song now. It's just a huge amount of relief that is done with, and that something good came out of it, and that's the song. And that is the story behind my original song, Deception.
See, I don't belong to you, but my heart longs to. The past can mend itself if you choose to shake its hand. You've got to be able to let it all back in. So cage in your thighs, how could I possibly change that chaos? What a foolish thing for me to dream that you'd be mine. Convince your heart that if you dream long enough, it might decides to break your heart. You take her hand and push me away. It's the world's masterpiece of dreary art. How can I stand to look into those uncertain eyes?